enjoy. We had fun with this guy, I gotta tell you. Enjoy the comedy of Mr. Mel Boskin. Come on up here, Mel. Come on. All right.
I know. I don't know what this old guy doing here. Yeah. Why isn't he performing on the senior citizen circuit? The old age home, the nursing home, assisted living. Well, they banned me. Said my material was too risky. You mean risque? Yeah. The material's too pornographic. What the fuck you talking about? He said, well, the first story you tell, the suicide bomber goes up to heaven. Muhammad's there. Muhammad said, bomber, good news, bad news. What's the good news? Good news, 2 virgins left. Muhammad says, good. What's the bad news? Muhammad says, the bad news, Mr. Good? You blew your dick off. Then you told a story. Sam. I like the furniture. Sam's in the old age home. His birthday's 92. He's out in the hall. Friend Selma's in the hall. He says, Selma, today's my birthday. Guess how old I am? He says, you want me to guess how old? He says, yeah. He says, all right, pull down your shorts. He pulls down his shorts. She bends down, cradles his testicles in her hand, and starts bouncing them up and down. He looks down and says, well, how old? She says, wait a minute. She says, 92. He says, wow. Oh, you could tell how old? That's amazing. You could tell how old I was just by bouncing my little bullies in your hand? She says, no. What do you mean, no? She says, you told me yesterday. Then you told the story. Mrs. Russo goes to the fruit and vegetable store. She says, Tony, 5 pounds of broccoli. He says, I'm sorry, Miss Russo, we don't got broccoli today. She said, in that the case, I'll only take 3 pounds. He said, no, maybe you don't hear me, but we don't got broccoli. She said, you know what's coming over tonight? Mario, Marie, the kids, they love when I make broccolini. And for broccolini, I only need 1.5 pounds of broccoli. He says, Mr. Russo, let me ask you a question. How do you spell cat, as in catalog? She says, C-A-T. How do you spell dog in dog matter? She says, D-O-G. How do you spell fuck as in broccoli? She says, there isn't any fucking broccoli. That's what I'm I'm down in Florida, and I go to a senior citizen strip club. Ready for the name? The name is Geezer's Palace. Old Geezer's Palace. In order to get in, I had to show them my Medicare card, AARP card, and a note from my cardiologist. So near the entrance, there's a check room, but no coats in this check room. There were wheelchairs and there were walkers. I go into the big room that is full of strippers and geezers. They have stripper poles with little ladders on it for the older strippers to climb up. Along the walls, there are oxygen tanks. There There are defibrillators, and on every table there is a bottle of Viagra. I look and I see that the older strippers, the very older strippers, they have a special outfit. And instead of a push-up bra, they had a pull-up bra. They call it elevator bra. It goes from the basement all the way up to the roof. Down below, a Depends bikini. I had to leave early because a big stripper jumped on my lap and she broke my hip. So I hobbled out to the parking lot where I had a problem. Does anybody here realize what that problem was in the parking lot? I couldn't find my car. When I arrived, I parked in the, in the handicapped place, right? I didn't realize the whole parking lot was a handicap. 70 years ago, I performed on Ted Mack's Amateur Hour. Most people have never heard of Ted Mack's Amateur Hour. Well, if it was on television now, it would be called America Got No Talent. No talent. There's a bunch of strange acts. I was the opening act. I did my impression of a Russian magician. I said, "Welcome, comrades. I have here a ball, a black ball. I have here an empty hand. I'm going to take the black ball, put it in the empty hand, and make it disappear. I'm going to say, Filgadoosh, Shinaboosh. Filgadoosh, Shinaboosh." And it disappeared. Really not wrong. And here's the tunnel. You ready? The carpet. It's magic. The ball goes through the carpal tunnel, around the elbow, into the axilla. The axilla, the armpit, and there's a door. A magic door, and the ball reappears. Sorry. And wait a minute. Wasn't it a black ball? I remember. In 7 directions. Sometimes when the ball goes through the carpal tunnel and breaks capillaries, blood capillaries go by the ball, turns it red. But you know what? We can change it in magic. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and you're all going to say a magic word. You're going to say the magic word pancytopenia. Remember that? Pancytopenia. 1, 2, 3.
Encyclopedia.
Holy shit! That's magic! We'll get back to Ted now. The second act is a one-legged tap dancer. He calls himself Mr. Tippy, old Mr. Tippy. And he comes out on stage. He's wearing a football helmet, elbow guards, and one knee pad, which come in handy because after 1 minute, Mr. Tippy has a senior moment. He forgets he only has one leg. He tries to do a split, and we have to wheel him off the stage. Mr. Tippy is followed by a knife thrower and his assistant. She's missing her left ear, the tip of her right thumb. The next act is supposed to be a lady sword swallow. But while she's backstage rehearsing her sword swallow, 3 stage hands see her technique, and they all propose marriage. Explain it. She ran off with all three of them. The last act is a magician, an old magician. He's an old magician. He comes out, he's howdy friends, my name is Grandpa Magic. My name is Grandpa Magic. He says, I'm babysitting for my 4 grandkids watching the Grand Ole Opry. When they come to me and they say, you know, Granddaddy, you're the best granddaddy in the whole world. You know, and I say to myself, oh shit, that's trouble. They must want something. And they did. They did. They wanted a chocolate thick shake. I said, a chocolate thick shake? They said, our other best granddaddy always brings the best. Enough of that shit. Okay, I get it. So I go get the chocolate shake and I bring it back. And I give it to them. And I'm now watching TV again. 2 minutes later, they come and they say, we can't drink. Then I hold the straw. I said, what's the matter? The straw is too small, can't get the thick shake through the straw. I said, so what do you want me to do? They said, aren't you Grandpa Magic, supposed to be a magician? I said, yeah. So, well, can't you make a bigger straw? No. Okay, go get your wands. All right? I gave all wands when they were born, you know? I say to them, okay, give me the straw. Give me the straw. I put the straw in here. Okay, now what I want you to do, what I want you all to do now, I want you to say the magic word, okay? The magic word is alakazoo, bigger straw. You guys ready? Supposed to be a magician, smart-ass kid. Okay, everybody, you ready? Alakazoo, bigger straw. Alakazoo, bigger straw. Alakazoo. I said, is that good? He said, yeah. I said, none of the smart-ass kids. No. Alakazoo, bigger straw. Alakazoo.
You should try that. You just know you
They never asked me for another thing.